You know him. You love him. Let's hear it for Jacob Erdman, everybody. Jacob! That's right. My name is Jacob Erdman, but my preferred last name is Erdthem or Erdthey. Please respect my wishes. That's a pronoun joke, y'all. Believe it or not, that joke doesn't really work below the Mason-Dixon. I was in Birmingham doing a show, and they were like, "What the fuck is a pronoun, libtard?" Whoa, dude, take it easy. It's just a joke. Let's go storm the Capitol. And they're like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, Erdthem, let's do this." I was like, they listen. It's great. But comedy's tough. Comedy's real tough, believe it or not. It takes a lot of work to be up here to do this stuff. A couple of Valentine's days ago, I was doing a show in fucking Estes. And the headliner's all like, "Is everyone having a good time?" And everyone's all like, "Yeah." And one lady's like, "Yeah, except for the first guy." I was the first guy. The headliner goes, "Excuse me, ma'am, he's sitting right there. He can hear and see you." And she stands up and looks through my soul and goes, "Oh, I know. I'm just saying what we're all thinking." I'm like, holy shit. And I get it. Like, I do comedy. I'm allowed one of three feelings at any time: horny, hungry, or thirsty. She hurt all three of those feelings. But it's fine. It's totally fine. Like a lot of comics, I can't really get off without being ultimately humiliated. We call it an emotional masochist. That is why I love having sex with the lights on. Holy shit. It's very, the humiliation is very conducive to my body type, is what I'm trying to say. Like, my back is very celestial, as I put it. Like, a lot of moles. Dude, I was born in the 80s. Parents didn't believe in sunblock in the 90s. It was like the first conspiracy theory. They're like, "Nah, that's fake. Let him go run out in Wisconsin fucking sun for a whole day and come back with your back purple." It's beautiful. It's like I said, very celestial. It's amazing. So anyone here outside of me ever almost get killed by a Colombian prostitute? Well, I would like to tell you the story, but I won't. It's a long one. But no, I mean, I was like, wait a second. Like, I'm very pro sex work, very pro. And I feel like if prostitution were legal in America, there'd be a lot less comedians. Just across the board. A lot less sad white boys talking about how they don't get laid enough. I mean, fuck it. But if I was like working for HR and I was doing somebody's background check and I saw that they had soliciting a prostitute on their, cop record or background, I wouldn't think that was bad. Like, wait a second. This guy shops local. Supports small business. And has community outreach experience. Get on board, baby. Get on board. Let's party. That's what we do here. So has anyone here ever been catfished by their own dick pic? I forgot that the camera adds 2 to 3 metric units of girth. And when the lady showed up at my house, she's like, I want my money back. And I'm like, no, I'm paying you. What are you talking about? That's not how that works. It's craziness. So I did find out some bad news about myself recently. I found out that I am not a sex machine. Dude, super bummer, man. I mean, I've been hanging my hat on that for my entire 20s. But the way that I know that I'm not a sex machine is because I dated a sex machine. I just don't drink enough water. Like, I can't keep up. I cramp up. It's fucking crazy. Like, if she's a sex machine, I'm like a pre-industrial oxen plow. Like, if you want to go get fucked, go somewhere else. But if you want to get seasonally plowed, I'm your boy. Maybe twice a year in the winter if you're looking for winter vegetables. Just, like I said, I just don't drink enough water. It's crazy. So I wrote another book about my penis titled Long Story Short. It's another book. It's canonical. It's canonical. The other day, my partner was going down on me, and she asked if it was in yet. A lot of diction, just very rude. My penis is a lot like Mount Rushmore. I also thought it would be bigger. I did that joke when I was in Colombia and I had to turn it to the Mona Lisa because they're like, what the fuck is Mount Rushmore? And I'm like, oh, it's a big tragedy. That's all it is. Just unnecessary at best. So I think that Jesus is one of the most unrelatable characters in fiction. It's like Marvin the Martian, Chewbacca, and then Jesus. Like, I mean, honestly, who's gonna take advice from a 33-year-old virgin incel who lives in his dad's basement? It turns out a lot of people. For a long time. So after Christmas and between April is tax season. I don't think there's enough tax season movies out there. Not enough tax season songs, that's for goddamn sure. But what I want is a goddamn M. Night Shyamalan fucking tax season movie. Crazy ass plot twists. Never see it coming. And in the end, they end up paying their taxes. How beautiful is that? I don't know. Not beautiful at all. Man, you guys are so good. Give a round of applause for the Comedy Fort for doing this. 2 years. And their turnover rate is exceedingly high. It's beautiful. It's like every time you come here, it's like a new server. You're like, holy crap, like they're just, it's fun, it's great. Dylan though, OG 100%. Look at him go up there in the sound booth. Give Dylan a round of applause. He asked me to do that, by the way. So I was like, I gotta appease the masses. That's how I get free beer. That's the only way I'm getting paid. But I was driving back from a show in Lincoln during the midterms or whatever, and I was listening to the NPR because that's how old I am. I preface it with the, and I listened to the NPR. But anyway, I was listening to the NPR, and they were Nebraska was trying to pass some anti-marijuana legislation, and they go and say, if Nebraska legalizes marijuana, 9 out of 10 employees would go to work high. And I thought, whoa, that's a low number. Because marijuana is currently illegal in Nebraska, and 9 out of 10 employees are going to work high. And who the fuck is that one person not going to work high? That Chad, that Daryl, that Kevin. Fuck that guy, man. I bet that motherfucker hangs out with that one dentist who says Crest white strips don't whiten your teeth. Fucking bad news, you guys. Don't hang out with them. But COVID just happened, right? Or it's still happening. Actually, one of our performers tonight had COVID, so she had to bow out. But yeah, it's still a thing, I guess. I don't fucking know. It's like, just don't get tested. Donald Trump said it best. It's like the one thing that made sense to me. I'm like, yeah, totally. If you don't get tested, it's like Schrodinger's COVID. Like, that makes sense to me. But anyway, so COVID was weird for me. Recently, I found out during COVID that I'm a biological father. Yeah, weird. If anyone says that they have biological children, stay the fuck away from that person. They're a bad father. But before you judge me too harshly, you have to understand that in my early 30s, I donated sperm for a number of years because I figure if I can't give it away, I might as well sell it. Capitalism, baby, it's what they do here. They also say if you're really good at something, never do it for free. They also say that it takes 10,000 hours to master any discipline. Day 2, I was a masturbator. I was like, what are you talking about? It's crazy. But here's the thing, is that I can't legally meet my people until they turn 18, which means I have roughly 18 years to figure out how to borrow money from an 18-year-old. There's no money in comedy. This is it. I get paid by beer and calling out Dylan. That's fucking, it's worth it, baby. Now, here's the thing. I think one of the reasons why I'm so fertile is because I have super long balls. Anyone else have super long? This guy for sure. Fuck yeah. I saw him walk in here. She knows. Real pair of knee slappers down there, sir. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing about having super long balls. It's not a good look. No girl in the history of mankind has ever been like, yeah, but how long were his balls? Now, here's the thing. It makes my penis look smaller by comparison. And if you read my book, it doesn't need any help in that regard. Like, at all. All right, you guys, I'm going to tell you one more. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Again, give the Comedy Fort a round of applause, you guys. This is fucking amazing set. So me and the next comic were day drinking the other day. And he looks at me, and he goes, Jacob, do you think that you're addicted to alcohol? And I was like, define addiction. And he did. And I am. All right, that's my time. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night.